Okay, so now we are recording. So I was saying we took a long here this morning around 2 hours ago, and the long was there, exactly here. Okay, so this is what we did this morning and banked 35 or whatever pips. I wrote it in the trading room. So that's the first long of today. Yesterday we went long here. Yes, yesterday was the same at 8 o'clock. It was later, sorry. So this one was yesterday long when we had a breakout of this consolidation. If you remember well, that's what we said yesterday. Then we had the breakout. We touched here one of our support. We had the long setup, and we were considering that could be a phase breakout under the consolidation, and that's exactly what happened. And we had this move up for 80 something pips, I think, yesterday. So that's what we have had. And now we are long from here. So this small move that we have, so if we keep this low here in the morning, and if we see a continuation, which looks like would be the case now, we are looking for the 61.8 here at 105.54. And more interesting, we have the 100% extension right here at 105.95, which is, by the way, a double top with the previous highs, the last highs we have in place for November, I think. No, December. So that could be nice. We would have a double top here. And at the same time, it's a very important fib we have there. Let me refresh. So we have this 50%, but that's not the one I want to see. I want to see the 2360 big fib we have over there, which is this one, the orange one. So this one is very, very big, very important fib, because the day we will break above this one and come back on that, then we will be running for, I'm just looking if I have everything, yes. Then the day we break this one, we will be running for the next one here at 107.86 together with the 50% and the 76. So we will be around 108 area. And on the way, we have this confluence here around 106.85. That would be the next probably pullback after breaking up. So we will break up, come back probably to retest it, touch this one, or just break up, go to this one, come back to retest it, and then go here. I think we could see that by the next 2 weeks because it's the end of the year. We are inside a nice move, so we could well see that as I expect and close the year above 108, perhaps up to 110. That's something which is really possible. So we look for that anyway. And the big target we have, as soon as we would break everything, will be the next big one, will be here, very big one, is at 104.65. But we have room for that. It's another 1,000 something pips or whatever. Yes, about 1,000 pips up, but that's not for the end of year. That would be for the like January or February. We should see that area. Okay. So that's where we are now. We have the London Open in a few minutes. So I was saying that because if we would double top this area here, probably we will see again some sellers there that will push it lower. So we could have either a deeper pullback, which is possible up to this one and then bounce from it. That's one option. Or we could just have a shy pullback and keep on breaking higher. I think that could be more the case, but we will be ready for everything, and we will get short probably when we will get in this area, perhaps today, later this morning or something like this. So back to this one, we are still struggling on the 38.2. If we look at our work chart that everybody has, so at the same time we touched this quarterly block, so that's why we are pulling back from it. And then we have two options because we are arriving on the London Open. So first option would be that we keep these highs inside the London plus 5 minutes, and then we would go lower to bounce after that. That's the first option. And the second one, which could be, I think, perhaps like even a short trap or something like that, would be that we would accelerate on the upside till the 7:30 GMT, the 8:30 GMT time channel or something like that, or perhaps the 9 GMT end of time channel. So we'll see what happens, but we'll know that very soon due to the fact that we have only 5 minutes to go from now to the London Open. Just one more thing to refresh again, if necessary, the weekly close and everything. So for the people who will listen this daily streaming that we are doing every day, as we said, in the trading room. So we have closed above this very important 61.8 blue fib, which means the next target is there. That's why we have this 108 with all this confluence here. And at the same time, we have the red fib. So we closed above this 161.8 extension here. This one here, we have the 200%, then the 222, and so on. This one is creating this confluence here, and that's what we are looking for, those stops on the way up to the 108 area, 108 to 110 area by the end of the year. Okay, so those two weekly close, this one was clearly above it, this one much clearer and even above some other fib we have here, especially the 38.2, which was calling the 2360, and that's exactly where we stopped. So we came back mostly on the 38.2, and now we are bouncing from it if we look that on a little bit bigger perspective. And that's nice because you see we went to this 2360, came back on the 38.2, and now we are bouncing on it with something that could be an ABC up and coming back to this 2360. Very important to close above that one because this is a big weekly ABC down. And when we would have closed above this 2360 on a weekly base, which could happen this week, hopefully, then we would be looking directly for this one, which is the 0 or the 100%, whatever you call it, on the other side. But more important, it's the sister fib of this blue 61.8 we had here, and here is the 50% of this fib, which is here, this blue fib. Okay, so only 3 minutes to go for the London Open, so we can look at it on this chart. It's a little bit a cleaner chart. If we go deeper here, then I will go back on the work chart where we have what would be the target. It was a target since yesterday. We took a long here too yesterday, by the way, there and here. We took another long. So so this is the same area, which was at the same time the B area. We have it here. So we have a big area of support in there, a lot of them. So we know where we can enter long in case we would go lower. And in that case, we would not unfold that A, B, C upside that we are looking here. Okay? So this is what I will stop. I will stop the recording here for the people who will look at the video so they can have a short video. And for the people who are on the streaming now, so we keep on looking what happened and giving some insights about the level and what we could do according to the price action we will have. Looking at where we are now and the fact that we didn't pull back, we can wait just a few minutes to see what happened. But looking at that, I would really think we could get the 61.8 here, and in that case, the 100% extension there. One point today is very, very, very light from data point of view. So we have very little thing to do this morning. If you look here, we have Czech employment, Hungarian, South African, Irish. So there is nothing big beside Lagarde speaking. So this is one of the important things that we will have today at 12 GMT. And the other very important thing that will be look on the market for today will be jobless claim, of course, because of the start of the impact of the rate hikes, the aggressive rate hikes of the Fed that has started to slow down clearly the economy, and we have started to see some impact on the unemployment. Logically, there is a lot of plan in big company of job cuts in December, but much more in January, February, and March. So this thing will get very ugly in the next months. We'll see how it will be for today. Okay. So okay, we have the London Open now. So we see a little bit of pullback here. In that case, this could be the high for the next 1 hour, or at least the next 30 minutes, and we will see an acceleration on the downside. So we need to see what happens now for the next 5 minutes. If we break it, then we see the continuation to the one-to-one extension here. Okay, so I will stop the recording here for the people that will get the video, and we keep on doing that in the Forex Seeds trading room now.